What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to go over my the fishing rig that I use. You guys know that I use the Danny King Signature Series rods with the Abu Garcia 6500 C3s. Let's talk about what's beyond the line. Well, if I can catch it. So first things first, let me grab a hold of this hook if I can. I'm using, this is the same as my main line. This is 30-pound high abrasion. I believe this is trilene. I'm not quite sure. I use the little rattles, the beads, the float, and then that is a 9/0 barbless circle hook. It is actually a barbed hook, but I bend the barb down. That way I can get my bait off quicker. A lot easier whenever I want to throw it back in the bucket. And at the end of my leader, I have a 3-way swivel. Now, the leader line and the main line is the same, pretty much the same fishing line. If I need a new leader, I will just cut a section off of the main line and make my leader. Now, let's talk about why there's not a sinker on there. That's because I put my sinkers on their own leader. This is just a regular snap swivel with 15-pound line. And at the end, I have another barrel swivel because I don't have just the rings. And I will explain why. So, first of all, it is easy just to take and snap on a new sinker, either when I lose one or when I'm fishing, when I take it off to go fishing or put it in the Jeep or to put it on to go fishing, rather. It is just that easy. So here's the theory behind it. Now, this is, I think people call these Santee Cooper rig. I've seen Santee Coopers with the same float setup, but the egg sinker is actually on the main line. I don't like to do that, and I'll explain why. Also, this is considered to be a Tennessee rig, so maybe a Tennessee Cooper rig. I don't know. Now here's my theory behind it, and this has actually been proven. I lose more sinkers than I do anything else. So while my rig is casted out, the sinker is on the bottom of the water, at the bottom of the lake or the bottom of the pond or the river or the creek, whatever. And my float rig is still in the air or in the water. It is floating with my bait on the end of it. Now, when I reel, first of all, it has made a tremendous difference on keeping turtles off of my bait. I don't know why. Maybe they just like to bottom feed. I don't know. I haven't caught any carp this way. I have only caught catfish using this rig. I did catch one gar one time. Not an alligator gar, needle nose gar. I caught a needle nose gar one time using this rig. But it's still better than catching turtles, because you as well as I know that turtles, you catch them, they're hard to get your hooks back. And these are probably the most expensive of all your rigs. Of everything, these are the most expensive. These are about $10 for a 5-pack at Walmart. So that way, whenever I'm reeling into a lot of debris, whether it's down brush or rocks or whatever the case may be, the sinker is going to get stuck. Now, I know lead sinkers are expensive. The sinker is going to get stuck. And with this being 15-pound line, I am only going to lose my sinker. I will not lose my leader or break everything off on the main line. So if I catch a fish, and I've done it before, get snagged, I will not be losing my my main line, my leader, I'll be losing my sinker, and that's all I need to lose. That's all I care about losing. I want to get the fish banked. I want to get him in the air, show you guys, and throw him back. So this is my rig. This is science and the story behind my rig. I hope this video shows to kind of give you guys a little bit of advice. Now that I'm done, here's another thing. I will put my hook back into the hook saver at the bottom of my Danny King rod. My hook's going to go back in here. I will reel it in just a little bit, pull that slack out. Now that it's reeled in, I will take and unhook this sinker and put it in my bucket where the rest of my sinker leaders are. That way I am not driving down the road in my fishing basket, my sinkers unraveling, because I will do this number, I'll put them on, and then I will spin the rod and get my sinkers to wrap around the rod, and I will tuck the sinker in behind the leader and the main. 9 times out of 10, more than that, honestly have not set up my rigs like that and my sinker not get tangled up or completely broke off on the road. And you guys have seen my little fishing basket before. You guys know that I keep my rods sticking up in the air in the back of my Jeep. So that being said, that's how I set up my rigs. That's my science behind it, and it's served me quite well. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys took something away from it. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think. I do not have an Amazon affiliate. My sinkers, I make my sinkers. I melt my own lead. And I have the molds and do all my sinkers. It's cheaper that way. I can buy a 5-gallon bucket of tire weights for 20 bucks if somebody wants to charge me for them. If not, I'll get them for free. I got some lead right here that's getting ready to be melted down that I got for free. So use that as you will. It's a lot easier to lose or tear up free stuff than it is to lose or tear up expensive stuff. So especially when you've got a 20-pound catfish on the end of a line and you get snagged, you're gonna lose a good fish there. All right, that's gonna do it for this video. Thank y'all for watching. Stay safe and keep fishing.